channel, guys. I'm Trey Herrera for those who are new, and 80% of you guys who watch my videos are now subscribed. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know you like my videos, because I can't wait for all of this quarantine stuff to go away so we could go to the track and we could go full send in the GTO here. Now I know, like many of you, tired of being in the house. I've been listening to the wifey and the family, taking this social distancing seriously, so I haven't been riding my bike or doing anything except for working on the Z. But this morning I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to wake up and not do nothing. So I decided we're just gonna go on a little cruise. We'll keep our distance that way. All I know is I can't wait for all of this to be over. I just want to kick it with the homies. I want to go to the track. Wednesday nights are sounding super tempting, and I want to see what the GTO will do. Now, as a lot of you guys know, I really want to kind of make the GTO a little bit more of a dedicated race car. Of course, it's still going to be street driven, but street driven with a purpose. I want to give some people the gaps, the Gapplebees, and also I really want to get my 10-second quarter mile out of the car. I think it's definitely doable. And all of our plans have been canceled. We were trying to travel to all of these car events this year, and so far nothing is going through. Now, as soon as I am able to, I will be making some modification to the GTO here. Now today I still am going to be working on the Z, but for right now I just wanted to cruise the GTO here. She feels nice. Just light work, but it feels good. It feels real good. So as for future goals, guys, what I am thinking is I am gonna get some sort of, I need to get a nice TIG combo, MIG-TIG welder combo. I would like to start doing a lot more fab work and making it a lot prettier. Prettier sells stuff, and strength is everything. So you want to make it nice and pretty and also super sturdy. So with that being said, I'm gonna be trying to look into getting a TIG welder. I would like to make my own long tube headers and just really fabbing up my own stuff, because I would like to do some car show stuff. I would like to, you know, go to the racetrack and people be psyched on my work. Not that they aren't now, but you know, being a true fabricator goes a long way. Along with tuning and everything else that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be working on learning the trade of fabrication. Yeah, this thing, I can't wait to race this thing. It's so much fun. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, guys, I really just want to go full send, but I didn't want to do it without a spare engine. So the next goal is to get a spare engine, turn the boost up on this, and kind of pretty much keep it relative to what I could handle. But it would be so sick to turn this up, make 800 out of it, and go as fast as I ever wanted to go in my life. But we'll see about that. We'll see about that. If you guys watch the Slower Than You YouTube page, which is the homie Derek, he just made 1,000 horsepower on a completely stock 5.3 aluminum engine. So I'm gonna call him and see what I have to do to build a similar car out of this thing. All right, guys. For the rest of the day, we're gonna actually get a lot more done today on this thing. I gotta make the list like I was talking about yesterday. All right, guys, I got my list. First thing on the list is remote oil filter. Yeah, we're gonna kind of figure this out. This is what I got supplied from Jegs here. These are all press fit fittings. They're AN10, I believe. Yeah, AN10 to 1/2 inch NPT black. This is what I'm gonna use. Let me open these up real quick. So these will thread like this, that. So those two will go like that. And then I got 4 of these fittings. I already have 2 of these actually on the oil pan. And then this will go here, here, one will go here, another one will go here, and then you have your push lock hose. So now it's just routing everything and then mounting this solid somewhere. All right, so this is kind of how it'll be set up. You have the oil filter down here. So this piece threads in, it has little, almost like a knurl in there. So when you tighten it up, it's gonna stay in place. So it doesn't come out when you take your oil filter off. Anyway, here are my 3 mounting holes. So I can either use, like, most likely I'll use like a self-tapping screw, or I will drill these and put a bolt and a nut. But for now the issue is figuring out where I want to mount this. So I'm always a one for making things simple, and I want to figure out the simplest way. This is our 2 lines to where we hook up to. Where would be the simplest possible location? Okay, next thing I was thinking is figuring out how much line I had. So roughly they gave me a little over 10 foot of line. So that's where I could pretty much put it wherever I like with 10 foot of line. Now, first thought is to put it right here. Yeah, something like that. And then it goes through where the old intake would be. And then ran all the way to the oil over there. I think this would be pretty cool, actually. Let me see. I'm gonna look this up and we're gonna test it. All right, guys. The way I mounted up the remote filter came out pretty good. Runs under the motor mount. I just gotta tie these lines back up, and then we're good to go. I may do something to tie them up to the firewall here, so then they'll sit nice and tight. Haven't decided yet, but yeah, they're loosely fitted and they fit good, so I'm pretty happy with how they came out. Now I may trim this one up another inch or 2, just because I feel like this has an extra bit of slack that I don't want, so I may trim this back a little bit more. But so far so good. Everything is going to plan, which I'm pretty happy about. Okay, so the next little bit of testing is, this is how I was gonna run my cooling lines, or my heater lines. From here, nice and tight here, straight to the back. I still haven't found my 8, which is mysterious for now. So, but this is what I was thinking. So here, I probably should put some sort of bypass valve. I'm not exactly sure if the Z32 has one inside of the heater core. Otherwise, I'm gonna be getting hot air all the time. So that may be an issue, but we'll figure that out as we go. Now for the cooling, this is the original NA 300Z radiator hose. Now I hooked it up, but it sticks way low. So I probably just modify it with some hose clamps, like nothing crazy, but yeah, just some hose clamps, run it there, 90 up, and then to the water pump here, and then all I need is a small piece from here to here. Now the next thing I need to address is the steam ports. Now I still have running the factory overflow tank on the 300Z, so that is this line, and it goes to right over there. If you can see the little yellow cap, that's the overflow. So this pretty much serves as an extra portion of the overflow. Now I could either put a Y here and then tie into the steam port, which would probably be the easiest, or I tie in down here, which I believe that's what these were for. And yeah, but so far so good. Everything is coming together quite easily. Now for further reference, everybody, this intake is not staying here. These accessories are not staying here. This is a temporary setup to get the car to move until all this Corona stuff is over. Once the Corona stuff is over, I'll be upgrading the intake and accessories. So I just need to get the car working and movable. Once I know it's working and movable, all of this is upgradable at any time. Just for all you guys wondering why the truck intake is still on here, no, the hood will not close. No, it's not gonna fit on a factory hood. I'm leaving the hood on just for now, just because I don't feel like taking it off. So for tomorrow, I am gonna save most of my fab stuff for tomorrow. I am gonna try to mount the headers in here tomorrow, finish up the wiring tomorrow, probably do the wiring first and then the headers next, and then we'll go from there. But every day I'll give you guys an update. I am working on this consistently, just taking my time and really trying to do a good job, as I've stated before. Now, if you guys like the content, please don't forget to subscribe. Definitely help me out with a share and give me a like button. And if you don't have the notifications turned on, turn those on for me. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
It's the time for games and it's the time to kill. Make up your mind, baby, cause the time is here.